Hello, this is the walkthrough for the installation of the Wizarding World mod for Crusader Kings 2 or CK2, or if you're having trouble with it or you haven't manually downloaded mods before for Crusader Kings 2. Right, for those of you who have downloaded it before and installed it before, you will want to make sure all previous versions of it are deleted from your mod file. So you will obviously want to go to Documents. In there, you will find a Paradox Interactive folder. This will have all your games in, or most of your Paradox games in. You can see I've got Crusader Kings 2, CK3, EU4, all that stuff. You want to go to your Crusader Kings 2 file, and in there you will find a mod folder. Now, there's also a mod folder in the Crusader Kings 2 Steam-like folder that Steam makes for you. But as you can see there, it says don't put mods in there. So in this one, in your Documents folder, that's where Steam actually puts all your mods, and where, when you have to manually download them, that's where the mods are put. So you will want to find CK2 Wizarding World, or some variation on that. I think the last version was called Wizarding World version 0.1.0, something like that. You will want to, but it still could have been called that. You want to delete that, and you also want to delete the .mod file, which looks a bit like a media file. You will find it here. It's called Wizarding World, or again, something similar to that, Wizarding World version 0.1.0, something like that. You will want to delete that as well, and then you will want to go to mod, not 7-zip at the moment. You will want to go to the ModDB page, which you can find at moddb.com/mods/Crusader Kings 2 Wizarding World. You'll want to go to Files and download the newest version at this time, which is 0.2.1 beta. Download that, which, that'll download in a second. There we are. Just let it download. Now as you can see, it's downloading in a .rar file. Now that can be unzipped. It's a zipped file, it's compressed. This can be like unzipped or like opened up in using a bunch of different software. I think there's an unzip program currently included in Windows, like as default, but personally I use 7-zip. This download here, the 64-bit one, should work for most, or all, I think, now Windows computers. I don't think there's many 32-bit ones left. So yeah, you might want to download that. Right, this file is downloaded now. As you can see, there's no loading thing, so I will want to go to my downloads folder. Get rid of that one. That was just the test one I installed. The test one, the one I just installed for you. This is one I downloaded for a different attempt at this video. Anyway, you want to click it and then right-click on it, and then if you're using 7-zip like me, though if you're not, it should appear as something similarly worded, I think like unzip or something like that. Anyway, if you're using 7-zip, you want to go to it, and you can extract files to extract to the mod folder directly, but even then you've got to do some stuff after, so you might as well extract it here to your downloads. So extract here, that'll download it to there. In fact, this is easier because it doesn't give you a different folder that you have to take them out of. Which you'll be able to see if I do 7-zip extract here. I'll move this over this time because, yeah, oh, never mind, it didn't show up anyway. when it's unzipping, you'll see a little thing with a loading bar that will tell you how long it's got left to unzip, you know, the usual stuff. Anyway, if you just do the extract file, it will give you this folder instead, which has the 2 folders that you want inside of it. So you might as well just do extract here and then move it over yourself. So anyway, we've got these 2 folders now, the 2 that you want. Then we want to get your mod folder that you've got there, that I've got there, rather. And we want to just move those over, move them in, and they'll appear there. And then if I find where I put my CK2 icon, there. If we open up CK2, which I shall do in a second, just give me a moment to let it like properly appear. Anyway, if we like get this, I guess I can keep it over there, and move to our mods, we can see at the bottom, near the bottom, you will find your Wizarding World, and it will be called version 0.2.1 at the moment. So yeah, just make sure that's clicked. If you've got any other big mods like installed, just make sure they're not ticked at the moment. The only other mods I've got ticked are Decisive Battles, which, you know, I can't live without. And I think the Rename Anyone as well. Yeah, there, Rename Anyone. So yeah, just make sure nothing too much interferes with it. And then, you know, press play. And then hopefully, yeah, you should be seeing the game come up now. And these are the loading screens created for the mod by, I don't know who. I think some might have been done by Val, the like main mod creator. Anywho, as you can see, you know, single player, new game. Make sure you click on like the Age of Magic one, because if you just do custom start, it'll load you into the 1066 one. And then, you know, you'll find wizards in place like the Blacks, the Black family. They're in Lindsay or Lincoln, so, you know, just next to, between Norfolk and Hull there. Yeah, look, there you'll see Marius Black. That music's still pretty loud. That's a bit better. Anywho, yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video, I think. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's, if you're still getting problems, a bug that was in, I say, yeah, kind of bug type thing, or more, I guess, a problem with your game. In the first release, there was a problem where if your game files were corrupted, then the mod wouldn't work. So if it's still not working after this, you need to go to your like games library, and under CK2, there, if you right click it and right click it, or yeah, you can just right click it. Go to properties, you will see a little thing, this come up, and go to not updates, local files, and you will want this one, the verify integrity of your game file. And you know, if you click that, it'll go through basically all the base files and make sure everything's right and not, you know, broken or been altered in some way. I don't know why this works sometimes. or, you know, but it does, or it did, so, you know, it takes a little while, so, no, I'll just let that continue running in the background for a couple more minutes. Or, actually, if it's minutes and I have nothing to talk about, then I may just stop the recording. Which looks to be the case. Well, as we know, my game is all fine anyway, so if you are still having problems, try this out, and, you know, if that doesn't work, try and file a bug report on the Discord for the mod, which you can get to through the ModDB page. Or you could, yeah, see, there, follow us on Discord. So, you know, there you go. Cheers.